everybody and welcome back to another LEGO review on the Mr. Brickday channel. Now today we are going to be doing a review on the City Tour Bus from LEGO City. Now this is a pretty awesome LEGO set and I actually really like this, and again this is going to be an awesome addition to me and my son's playset-ish LEGO City that we're doing. If you guys don't know what we're planning on doing, I'll have a little explain here. Basically what we're doing is we're building an entire city out of the buildable playset. So no modulars. They can be modular style buildings still, and there might be a few custom ones here and there that we might add eventually in the future, but we've got, you know, we're doing a city where basically you have the back end, one end is a full build and the back end is an actual interior. The open back buildings is what we're planning on building that with. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments, and you'll hopefully, well, let me know in the comments, but I will be doing a series on it very, very soon. So yes, thank you for hopefully tuning in when that happens. But yeah, this is the LEGO City Tour Bus, and I'm gonna get into this review. Obviously, we're gonna start off with the minifigs. So this set actually comes with, as you can see, technically 5 minifigs. I think this is actually a really good selection of minifigs for this bus, and I'm going to obviously go through them all right now. So we're going to start off with the Mum minifig, which is a really nice looking minifig. I love the torso print and I love the back torso printing. The legs are, you know, just your normal basic non-printed legs, but I don't mind that with certain minifigs, especially because these are like characters that will be populating the LEGO City that we're going to be building. This has got a nice cheerful face and she has no back head printing at all, which is, you know, completely fine. I love the hairpiece as well, the lovely sort of, you know, sort of, I guess in a way, ginger kind of hair. Love that, looks really nice. We obviously have this her little baby, which comes in their stroller. I will quickly just show the baby off right now. It's just your generic, normal baby child that you get in most sets. And the stroller's, you know, just your normal build where you put your wheels on the bottom and you put the handle on, and then you get your little stroller where you can pop the baby in. Baby sits in really nicely and the mum just pushes the baby along. Really, really nice, really, really cool little build for the baby. Now we also have this woman who obviously is taking some photos. I'll just quickly move her camera out of the way here so you can see the really awesome hoodie, like kind of jumper style print on the torso. Really, really like that. And she is one of the only ones that comes with leg printing, which is quite strange but also really cool. I really like this leg printing. It's like a nice little belt that hangs off the side. Love the little tassels and the zip. Really, really nice detail. Lovely back details too. And she actually comes with a pretty satisfied looking back head print. Happy, satisfied print. And I love the hairpiece. I believe we've seen that in the CMF series with Monica Rambeau. And it's a really, really nice hairpiece, and of course you get your usual LEGO camera, which is just your basic LEGO camera. Now this guy I think is my probably one of my favourite minifigs out of this lot, not including the actual bus driver, which I'll get into in a minute. I really like this look. I love his shirt with the pink t-shirt oh, she's just fallen over. Sorry, knocked my table there. That was terrible. I love the little pink shirt on the bottom. It's quite funny actually looking at the way the details look on the camera. The color match is very, very similar to the hand, which is quite funny looking. But I really like this guy. Love his hat as well. It's a really, really nice hat. The face print is cool, and of course he comes with a little mobile phone, which has just got your basic apps and stuff like that on it, which is a really, really nice little accessory. Really, really cool. Love that. Now, I think my favourite one, because I just love the printing on the torso, really, really like this, and of course he comes with a microphone as well, which is quite cool. I guess he doubles as the top guy as well as the driver, which is cool. Obviously, you've got a nice back torso print, really nice front torso print, and of course he's got the sort of chief bus driver, train driver, the basic hat that you usually get for any public transport driver, really. So yeah, again, really, really nice, and a really, really nice lineup of minifigs for this set. So now we're going to get on to the actual build of the set. Now this set can hold, oh goodness, if you count all this, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and you've got 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. So you can hold 8 minifigs, not including the driver. Including the driver, it's 9. And including the baby, it's actually 10. So you can hold 10 minifigs in this bus. Excuse me. That is amazing. That is a really awesome amount of minifigs to be able to fit in this city tour bus. It actually is a really nice looking bus as well. It's quite, it's quite narrow, but it's cool. It's nice and long, sleek, got cool doors on it and stuff. Really cool features. The stickers and stuff on the top here are really, really nice. I love the split from the bottom top floor, window panels and stuff. Nice little sort of details on the side here. Again, the stickers. I love the sticker details on this city tour bus. Really, really cool. The building technique for this thing was really, really cool. As you can see, it's got the cool, it's like some side-on builds, which is cool. Nice, windshield with some little speckles of stuff on it. My son had this bus on his table because, I say, it's going in the Lego city we're building. The doors obviously function the same way, open up like that, and you can get access to the interior, which is cool. This is also a little pram bit, which I'll show you when I look in the interior part in just a moment. Nice little reference to the excuse me, the same year this came out, there was a what am I talking about? Roller coaster set, and that was obviously the big mech thing that stood in the middle. So it's nice to show that little detail too. And obviously, if you flip this up as well, you've got your to prove that it's an electric bus, to be all family friendly and all safe and stuff. It's really, really, really nice. So yeah, it's really, really awesome. Let's start with the top part of the bus here, because there is some really cool details in the interior, but also there's this really cool feature where you can turn this piece right here, and it shows off all the places you can go, either park, downtown, museum, harbour, and that's the kind of thing. You flip, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's put that back on. If you flip this piece up like that, sorry, just trying to get in there, it can you get a bit of a better view. But I'm just going to quickly show you, if I pop this piece off, it is literally connected like that. That is how just these really awesome printed pieces, they just connect on like that. And yeah, that bit goes back down, so it's like that. So yeah, heading to downtown. But this is the top part of the bus. You've got these nice little hand railings that are just your normal sort of staff pieces from Ninjago and stuff. You've got a nice set of 5 seats, so you can set minifigs at the top here if they want to be taking photos and stuff. It's really quite cool like that. I love the little grate pieces as well to kind of for your feet to go and stuff. It's quite cool. There's actually some nice little walking space too. And yeah, you can kind of, obviously, if you wanted to do like a little sort of setup scene here, you could have the actual bus driver like stood at the front here, talking, and have, like, we'll just put this guy up here. You could have this guy like sat here, and like this person could be sat like right here. You can have people up here, and he could be talking about something. It's just a nice little concept you can have. That's what the top part looks like with 2 minifigs, and we'll take the bus driver off there just now. As you can see, that shows off 2 minifigs on the on the top there, which I think looks really quite cool, like that. Really, really quite like that. And also another thing you can do, obviously, is if you want to get access to the bottom floor, you literally just pop this piece off, and it is literally held on by these little stud bits here. Just pop it off like that. I will quickly show, actually, before I do pop it off, I love the fact that the staircase goes all the way down. You can actually have access to it from having the bus top part on, which is cool. And obviously it continues all the way down to the actual bottom part interior here. It's going to be quite a difficult sort of bit to be able to show here, so I'm just going to try and show it as best as I possibly can. This is the interior right here. You've got this nice little gauge here next to the steering wheel, which is really cool. You have, all the different seats and stuff to be putting in, and you also, which I'll just quickly show you now, you obviously would have the baby. This is the cool thing about this bus as well. Obviously, normal buses, you have access to plopping in the baby. I'm just going to quickly try and plop this baby in with actually being, there we go. You just plop it on like that. You can put the handlebars in if you really want, if you anything. And then you have the baby sat nice and securely in the, like I'm smiling in like that, in the little wheelchair / pram accessibility section. And then obviously you can plop your mother of the baby in, so she's sat next to him, looking all nice and cool. And yeah, it's a very normal basic interior, but again, very, very nice, very much like that interior. We all know that part of you would all be wondering, what does it look like if you fill the entire bus to its kind of technically capacity? You can actually fit more minifigs probably standing up on the top floor and even on the bottom floor, but I've put one standing up just to show you. This is pretty cool. You know, like having the minifigs all sat at the top here looks pretty cool. And then if you take off the top part, I've obviously jam-backed it as much as possible at the bottom too. You know, we've got either a Captain America fan or a robber who's pretending to be Captain America. Ooh, spooky. But yeah, we've got this person standing. You know, you can probably have a couple people standing, you know, because buses, when they get their max capacity of seats, quite often you get people standing around and stuff. So yeah, it's actually fairly cool, and this is kind of like it filled with all the seats full and maybe one person standing. And to be honest with you, it doesn't look overwhelming. It actually looks like just a normal bus, and I think I probably will have a decent amount of minifigs in the city in this bus while riding, because I think it looks quite cool with all these different minifigs. You know, you've got a worker who's late for work, possibly. You've got Owen from from Jurassic World. He's obviously very busy right now, and obviously the kid with the hearing aids, probably trying to find that burger van again. But yeah, like I say, this is a really awesome set, and I think it looks really cool with all the minifigs like on here and all sat and all, you know, doing their thing. So yeah, it's a really cool set. If you want to pick it up, I recommend you do. I don't know if it's retired. I don't even know if it's still around, but if it is still around, definitely recommend picking up one. I might even pick up another one at some point, because I think it'd be really cool to have 2 city tour buses in my city. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll speak to you guys in my next video. Goodbye!